First question, and I think this is a dear one. Like this one this one hit me, and I want to ask it to you. This person writes, over these last 2 years, I've experienced God's silence. What happened? Has God moved? Have I changed? Where is God? I'm struggling here.
Yeah, that's an important question. So when I think about God's silence, then I have to ask, is God actually silent, or what is being communicated in the silence? Am I having difficulty hearing because of grief, because of circumstances that are shutting me down? Or is it just a time to sit with him? So here's what I can say for sure, regardless of whether you're experiencing some kind of blockage in hearing or not, God is not left. And the truth in love is still with you and in you and around you. And one thing you might do in terms of an exercise in hearing is just shift your focus. It's a little bit like when you have a radio on in your car and you drive out of range of one station, you don't stay on that station, you'll shift to another station, and so that you're hearing a frequency. What changed? Did the radio stations shut down? Did the towers go down? No, it's like I'm in a new place, I'm in a new situation, and I might need a new way of hearing for this particular circumstance. So for example, in my case, I shared a lot of the types of ways we hear God in the talk, right? Well, when things get quieter for me, one of the things I do is I resort to re-entering the scriptures and praying the Psalms and visiting Jesus in the context of the gospel stories. So like, wow, it's quiet here. Maybe I'll go sit by the well in John 4. I'm so thirsty right now. I'm so dry. Would you come sit with me? And then I will enter into a prayer exercise where I'm sitting with Jesus at the well. And sometimes seeing him in that way turns my hearing on. Or sometimes if the issue is I'm shut down because I'm not expressing my grief and anger and frustration, well, those Psalms will open me up, and then I'll spend time hearing God's response. And then I'll share with my friends, like, it's feeling really silent now. Can you listen with me and see what you're hearing on my behalf? So there's 3 examples right there of ways of checking other stations, because my sense is that he never ceases to have us on our heart, on his heart. His thoughts about you outnumber the sands on the seashore, and I think he wants to share those thoughts. So I would just be testing different stations and see if that makes a difference, and never be afraid to sit in companionable silence with him.